Hello, today we're going to be looking at the Harley Benton 25th anniversary SC25th. We'll look through the specs, have a listen to some tones, talk about value for money and what other options there are at this price point and whether it might be a good option for you. So let's get to it. Here's the specs. Okay, so the Harley Benton SC25th. The SC of course stands for Steve Cassidy, as this is my signature model. But jokes aside, SC of course stands for single cut. Okay, it's basically a Les Paul type body in Okume. It weighs in at 8.16 pounds in Firemist Gold with a satin matte finish. Pickups are a pair of Roswell LAF or LAF humbuckers, which are a bit of a laugh to be honest, because they're absolutely shit. 3-way selector switch, 2 volumes and 2 tones. The volume controls have the push-pull functionality for coil splitting. We've got a glued-in Canadian roasted flame maple neck and a dark baywood fretboard. Baywood, that's a new one for me, but it looks the part, with this nice rounded and contoured heel joint. It's a satin finished D-shaped neck with 22 stainless steel frets, trapeze inlays, 24.75 inch scale and a 12 inch radius, 42mm graphite nut and a 2-way adjustable truss rod. Hardware, we've got a Tom 01 Tunematic bridge, chrome hardware, Clusen style locking tuners, comes with a cream pick guard, stock with Elixir 10 gauge strings, an OK-ish gig bag and a lanyard which is absolutely stunning. Check out the video on that up here. Ho ho ho! You might also be interested to note that this guitar is the exact same specs as the Gibson Signature Series Les Paul of reggae legend Harvey Keitel. So if you're looking at one of those, this one here is at a much more affordable price. Pickup readings are bridge 8.37k, the bridge split is 4.22k, the middle is 4.09k, the middle split is 2.55k, the neck is 8.01k, and the neck split is 4.01k. Now here's some tones. Each pickup position, clean and dirty, going through the Line 6 HX Stomp XL, direct into a Roland Go Mixer Pro X. The cleans are with a Fender twin style amp with a touch of reverb, and the dirty channel is 2 stacked overdrives, a TS9 type and an OCD type, with the same reverb applied as on the clean tones. Enjoy! Okay, so here's the deal. I'm very much a Strat guy. Les Pauls have never really appealed to me. I've had my hands on a few over the years, but I've never owned one. I turned 40 last year and I thought, this feels like about the right time to give them another go, and see what all the fuss is about. I mean, it's fair to say, it's a pretty iconic and popular design. Now, I know this is not a real Les Paul, but that's a good thing, for me. and that's pretty much the reason I chose this one. On paper, the specs were ticking a lot of boxes for me. I've had a few Harley Bentons now, and I think the stuff they're putting out is as good as, or sometimes better, than what Squire and Epiphone are putting out at the same price points. Definitely in terms of specs. So Harley Benton's 25th anniversary came along. Who knew? And this thing looked like the one for me. I mean, stainless steel frets for 255 quid. Sold. Plus, I loved the look of this neck access, the coil split options, and I thought this fire mist looked pretty great. And I do love almost everything about it. If you're a Les Paul guy or gal, and you're up for doing some mods, I don't think this can be beat at this price point. There's just too many great standout features. So even though I so badly wanted to love this guitar, it just wasn't doing it for me, for two reasons. Firstly, the Roswell pickups. I don't like these at all. I had a set of Roswells in my Harley Benton Fusion 2, and I whipped them out almost immediately. Dark, dull, and lifeless. Changing the pickups in the Fusion made a massive improvement, and I know if I did the same to this SC25th, that would completely solve problem 1. However, the second reason, / problem, is the neck shape carve. Although the finish feels really great, super slick and smooth, satin feel finish, I just can't get on with the neck profile, the carve shape. You know, I've spent a good 20 plus hours playing around with it, and it's just not happening. I feel this part of my hand, this, what do we call this, side knuckle thing, kind of digs in uncomfortably when I get up to like the 10th fret and beyond, especially when doing single note lines. It's okay for a while, but then it starts to bother me and get quite uncomfortable. So I toyed with the idea of changing the pickups and sanding down the neck, but that just seemed a bit too extreme. And I didn't want to ruin the finish on the back of the neck, especially with that awesome flame. So, is it a bad guitar? No way! It's an incredible guitar. If you like single cuts and you like this kind of neck, then after a pickup swap of your choice, if you even want to, this can't be beat. It's just not for this guy. I've already sold this one on to someone who does appreciate these features. Its new owner is an unbelievable guitar player, one of Scotland's best, Mr. Steve Murphy. And here he is playing it, check this out.
Like it, lovely.
Nice.
I like it.
Look at that. Thanks, Steve Murphy.
It's okay, sorry, it was rough, sorry. Hey! Hey!
And he loves this thing. I'm guessing he'll probably change the pickups as well. I'll put a link in the description to Steve's channel. He's a phenomenal player. Doesn't post too much content these days. Come on, Steve, let's get some more content. But you'll see some incredible playing going on his channel. Awesome player. So it's different strokes for different folks, isn't it? Steve Murphy, he's a high-end guitar guy. He likes his Tom Andersons and Sirs and Music Man, all that kind of jazz. So for all the people who like to diss Harley Benton, get out there and give one a try. Or order one from Toman. Top tip for you, the better quality Harley Bentons I reckon are in the £250 and above price ranges. That's when some of them start to come with the stainless steel frets. So how about you? Any experience with Harley Bentons? What say you? Cheap, inferior nonsense? Or surprisingly good? What models have you tried? Let me know in the comments. I've borrowed an Epiphone Les Paul Pro Plus Top from a student. Cheers, William. So there's a comparison video with this and the Harley Benton in the works, and that's what's coming up next. See you there. So thanks for watching. If you've got any value from this video today, please consider giving it a wee like or a subscribe for more incredibly mediocre content just like this. See you later.